Welcome everyone to Stardew Valley. I'm going to be playing through this where I can and record this one. I had to go on and just start my recording from the beginning of the first day because the mod pack that I'm using, because this is a mega modded one, took so long to load in that I had to literally just pause right after you wake up for the first day. We use the Frontier Farm, which is part of one of the mod packs. I don't know if it's Ridgeside or Expanded. But the Frontier Farm doesn't start you with any of the crops. Instead, you start with a Honey Halo Nectarine sapling. There's also a mod like Birthday, which Lewis is actually talking to me right now about. Just gonna do Spring 6. I also have a couple other mods. We have this, which is like a... Oh, there's a lot of mail. Oh, hold on. Swords and Sorcery. As to why I'm just gonna do move speed 1. I do have CJB's cheat menu on here. It was just part of the mod pack. I am, however... Okay, yeah, it's already activated. So I'm gonna do the no friendship decay on here just to make it slightly easier. And for now, I'm just gonna, I guess, throw that book there. And right off the bat, let's get started. Oh yeah, there's also a mod in this pack. I don't know which one it is, but the like weeds here don't actually stop your character. Go on and start clearing out some of this. I'm gonna have to readjust. Actually, there we go. That's a whole lot easier. Pick up a snail and throw the sapling here. There is also this tree which you can knock down, which gives you green jade pears. This is a very quick way to start getting money. There's also the shipping container. Now actually shows you the total value that you get. Will show you everything that you deposit in here as well, which is really cool. I have Ridgeside Village and Expanded, so there is a lot of people that you can meet. And they already have Lewis and Robin. This is another one of the mods. Don't know which one it is. I will actually link the mod pack that I'm basing this off of into the description. But it actually shows, when you meet someone, it actually shows all of their favorite gifts, which is honestly really cool. There's another mod which here's the Ridgeside Village stuff, the intro. So you have Lewis and Lenny, I guess, which is like a sister to him. So yeah, she's a big sister to Mayor Lewis. I have a portrait mod installed, which I think was actually from my other files. I'm gonna have to go back through it and readjust them so that we don't have these anymore. I wanted to get rid of them, as well as, if you noticed, my cabin was remodeled and retextured. I wanted to get rid of that as well. So go on and get through Mayor Lewis telling me about the Ridgeside Village. Yes, I should visit sometime soon. So, pick up this. I'm gonna talk to Claire. So here's another cool thing. Above their head, it will actually tell you if you've talked to the person or not for the day, and if you have something in your inventory that they like or love, it will actually show here. So instead, there's just the gift option, meaning that I have something in my inventory, but they're not going to like it, or it's going to be neutral. So go on and pick some of these. It also gets rid of the introductions quest, and instead skips right to how to win friends, which is just give someone a gift. I also have the Getting Started one, which I didn't have any parsnips to begin with, so I'm going to have to visit Pierre to get a couple seeds. There's Kenneth. Okay, I think my character is way too quick. So let's actually just do normal speed. Here's Penny. Yeah, here we go. It's a liked gift, so she likes the dandelions. They say Ghost really knows what I like. There's also times where like they will give you something back instantly as a gift back, or the following day they will actually mail you a gift. The new trash mod, instead of you actually just clicking the trash, it will actually open up an inventory and you have a chance to have multiple items. I'm trying to see Cambria. Let's see if I can find... Here's Eli. Morris. Ren. I do know part of the lore, which is I believe Ren and Robin are related somehow. There's going to be a later event, which I've already discovered in my solo playthrough, that they are talking. Don't know if she's supposed to be like Robin's mom or like a sister, something like that. They don't really establish that yet. actually get Clint to do that. There's a mod that I added for Clint which basically makes him work a little bit longer. So instead of 4 o'clock, he actually closes at 6 o'clock. Yeah, see, Sterling here is still the pixelated one, while I have Gus as the other portrait. So I'm gonna have to go and get rid of that. Pierre has that one. And here's what I mean. That Pierre has a whole lot more stuff. We got like cannonball cabbage seeds, dill seeds, parsley, spring onions. Then go down even more, there's raspberries, green olives. Here's some of the saplings. There's a whole lot of more stuff. So let's go up here to find parsnips. I'm just gonna do 8 for now. Up there's already an event. Good morning, Ghost. I hope you're settling in well. I think this is where she tells me about, yeah, the request board. Clint asked for a wild horseradish to rub on his elbow. Not sure what that's about, but she says that she's fine. I guess I'll check up on her a later time to see what is going on with that. Check the birthdays. There's a whole bunch more people. And the people that you meet will actually show you what their favorite gifts are. The request board got slightly changed. I talked to Penny today. They make the beach more lively. This is actually a crab here. Oh, there it is. Oh, inventory full. Willie's not here yet still, so I can wait on that. There's Carmen. You can actually walk over here, and there's a whole new boat over here, which has Coda. So she's actually part of a research boat. When you collect corals on the beach, you can actually turn them in for different items. Brought to you by FIAZA, the Fern Isle Archipelago Science Authority. Specifically designed to process oceanic, atmospheric, biologic, and chemical data. And an exchange program. These studies occur all over. There's a program to encourage locals to help with their research. If you find coral specimens along the beach, bring them here. We'll exchange them for a wide variety of goods. The ship will be docked in Stormboat Cove during weekdays and gone on weekends when they scout into neighboring islands. She'll be running the counter on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Using this cove to shelter during rainstorms. Festival days, the boat will be shut down for festivals because she is hoping to attend one or two. Pull the floating dock back to not disturb beachside festivals, so the moonlight jellies, there's the luau. So I know that she's not going to be running the counter right now due to that. There's animated items, so as you can see, like the trash pile right there has like kind of like a smell thing. There's driftwood there, which is dripping. Newspaper, which is dripping. Dylan. He moves away. Okay. Then we can come over here. There is an NPC in here that I'm going to be showing off because it is my absolute favorite person. Well, NPC. There's Sophia. Which she runs the Blue Moon Vineyard. There's, of course, Andy all the way over here for Fairhaven, which I think he's got, yeah, he's got his own portrait. Gift him one of those. He says he should hang on to the daffodil. Now I know that I have an NPC that I want to talk to in a second. I'm going to go on and meet some of these people. Oh, there's an example. He just gave me a topaz back. In exchange, I'm going to give it to Haley. But the NPC that I'm looking for is... Huh, I don't see him. I know this NPC can be kind of hard to find because I don't really know how he spawns. There's a little raccoon over here. Okay, so it looks like the NPC has not spawned in here yet. So, I'm gonna work my way up to the farm, clear out just enough of a path so I can work on getting parsnips planted. Get those planted up. Here's the cabin that I was talking about. It was part of an old set of mods that I had that actually retextured a bunch of things. I actually need to go back through and undo this texture as well as get rid of that portrait mod that I had, which I will probably do after this session. So when next session rolls around, all the characters should have their actual portraits, instead of half of them having portraits that are custom and then the other half not having it. There's a mod that adds in way up here a rundown schoolhouse. And I actually found this part towards the last time that I played on my other save file. There's a sheriff's office up here. Closed due to budget cuts, and you actually get those characters back later in the playthrough. So now I'm gonna run around trying to meet a couple more people. Here's Linus. Gonna run down to the saloon because I know a lot of people are going to be heading that direction soon, and I'll be able to meet a good chunk of people that way. Yeah, here we go. So we've got Pam, there's Emily, Shane. Sometimes there's a character back here, but he's not there yet. We got Maru. Already met Penny. Going here to meet Evelyn and George. Let's actually head back into the saloon and gift another daffodil to Emily. Starting to get a bit later. Oh my god. I never realized that once it gets late, you actually get raccoons over here. That is absolutely adorable. Let's see. Jody. I'm skipping through a lot of their introduction dialogue because it's all mostly just them saying, oh, you're a new farmer, welcome to this town. Not seen any artifact spots just yet. So it looks like today I will be getting 415 gold just for those few things. There's also another mod where if you sit on a couch or a chair or a stool, you actually gain energy back without having to go sleep for the night, which is really useful for if you've got like a huge farm that you water yourself or you go to the mines and all that. So we're gonna sleep for the night. There's new skills that you can learn, which is like 5% no daily friendship decay for socializing, which is really cool. There's a luck skill now. This will probably take a day. So yeah, there will be rain tomorrow. Today is Morris's birthday. Luck is not on my side. I also need to get rid of this mod, which is actually a phone. This wasn't part of the normal mod pack. There's actually small retextures for plants as well. So I have a couple like kind of browning leaves for the parsnips, and some are still green. They have the mail service, so I can deposit items into the mailbox and it'll be delivered to that person that requested them. So Lewis did that. Oh, I guess I go on and takes care of the parsnip. Raising animals, advancement, farming level 1. Here's 50 wood. Cola. Class action lawsuit was a success. Here is your portion of the settlement. At the Zuzu branch of Hawthorne and Associates, we are so proud we are able to represent you in this monumental success against the Joja Corporation. They're demanding use of the Naughty Corner during employee arbitration. Huh, okay. There's a guide to clowning, and there's even more mail here, so let us go on and go into crafting, which actually has its own tabs in there. Go on and make a chest because I need to start shoving stuff into it. Which is cool. Pierre telling me about the backpack. Just got back from a fishing trip. So Willie has invited me to the beach. I'm just gonna go on and send that, which is actually really good for money early game because you get 90 gold per. I have noticed that there's another fruit tree right here for the nectarine. You've got apricots here. So on the Frontier Farm there is already trees that can help kind of head start you a little bit and earn you a little bit of passive income. This person is Martin. I know this guy. And go on and gift him that. So let's run down to the beach real quick. Talk to Willie to get the fishing rod. Go on and skip it because I've met Willie multiple times. There's actually a mod in here that let's go on and show it off. Other than you can see fish inside of the water. Oh, apparently it implemented one of my mods that stopped the minigame. That's kind of boring. But there's animated fish. I'm gonna have to get rid of that mod. I was doing that because I just wanted some kind of easier playthrough on my other modded Stardew that I had. Talk to Vincent real quick. Here's Floor. All the way past the museum is another little walkway, and this actually takes you to, oh wait, hold on, there was a character. Aideen. Nice to meet you. We got Victor. Okay. This is where you can get like the dogfish, the butterfish. Who is this? Jacob. And Jesse. Part of the mod also is you can actually walk through characters now, so you don't have to worry about getting stuck whenever you enter like a building and you have to wait either outside the building. Oh, here is, I think this is Eli, if I remember. Oh, Dylan. So Eli and Dylan are actually brothers. They came from another town. Dylan is more of an introvert type of person, but he loves marine biology. I forgot about this event actually. So this is actually where he talks to you, and you can basically say, I'm here to check out the neighborhood, meet new people, or to see him, of course. I'm actually here to just check out the neighborhood. Yeah, their hometown is called Point Drake. Field research, marine biologist, so you'll often find me by the ocean. And he actually tells you about some of these little tide pools that's here and teaches you stuff. There's also a mod on here that makes it easier for the events, where if you talk to someone, it'll actually tell you if you gain or lose friendship points with that person. Tide pools like this one are everywhere, but not many people stop to appreciate them. They're little oases. They offer us a small glimpse of life under the sea. The best part is that they transform every day as new creatures move in or out. It's always a bit different, which is actually really neat to know. Theories on where life originated: it could have been by hydrothermal vents down in the abyss, or maybe even terrestrial pools like this one. I don't only study tide pool ecosystem, of course, but they're one of my favorites. It's very relaxing. Very understandable. It does seem pretty peaceful. Hope I like that. It seems like I did. Work to do, can't stand around chatting all day. Good to meet you, farmers. See you around. Okay, so this doesn't add in any of that mod stuff yet, where it shows if I gain or lose friendship. Who is this? Jade. So I do know that tide pools and stuff actually, like this, well, certain ones, like the one on the main beach, they actually make it where you can walk through the water, but it looks like over here you can't. Let's go up and around, start checking out some of these. So this is East Scarp. If I remember right, there's a character, yep, I can meet him here. Scared me. Now look what I've done. I'm sorry. Didn't realize anyone else was here. Thanks for being nice about it. Rosa. Sprayed by a melon juice. Fort Josa. Rosa from Josa. Working here temporarily. So is this like a little like hotel goods or coffee, I'll be selling them at the counter. Feel free to stop by. Oh, sweet. I will most likely come by once I start getting some extra money to get coffee. That way I can run around, and I know a lot of villagers enjoy coffee. Oh, she actually likes. Who is this? Ethan. Oh yeah, there's this cat, Munchington. Which actually reminds me, I'm gonna go see if that NPC has finally spawned in. So a fun fact about myself is Edith, a bit of a walk, but you're welcome to visit us whenever you can. A fun fact about me is one of my favorite animals is raccoons. And in this mod pack, there is a raccoon NPC that randomly spawns in by Marnie's farm. And it is the bit. Oh yeah, I forgot there's an event where you meet Black Wolf? B. Mysterious new farmer. What an entirely unplanned little coincidence. Expected reaction far more fearful from you, though I suppose you're cut from a different cloth. So, this NPC, this wolf, I met in my solo save file that I am playing like on the side, and I'm already into summer, almost fall, and I've not yet met this character again. But they say all in due time. Come on. Ah, I don't see him. The bad thing about the raccoon NPC that you can actually interact with, that's part of the mods and not like the actual base game where it's the raccoon family that can move into this big tree here, is he's not guaranteed to spawn in. He randomly spawns in, and he actually causes... There's funny little dialogue with him, which is like, the first time that you meet him, he gives you money. The second time that I met him, he gave me... I think it was... Oh, who's this? Aguilar. Oh, well. I guess. But he, like, randomly gives you items, which is funny. And I'm convinced that the dude is a little mob boss because, like, he just randomly gives you items every time you see him. So let's run around. Oh yeah, let's actually go up to Ridgeside since it's still kind of early in the day. So it gives you a nice little cutscene of you going up to the Ridgeside Village, which this plays every time that you go up and down. So after this I will be skipping through it. There is, I know down here, a monk shoot. Some days the traveling merchant can actually spawn here on Ridgeside, and it won't be displayed over here. If you come down here, though, or no, just anywhere in this area, there's a whole bunch of forageables, which is all exclusive, well, mostly exclusive for Ridgeside Village. So, oh, yep, here we go. Mountain of Ruila. There's a bunch of leeks here, so let's actually collect these. Here's some more of that monk shoot. You can come way down here. Hey, there we go. So yeah, if you come there, that's a really good spot to find a lot of forageables to help level that up. There's a torn down structure. Looks vaguely like the greenhouse. Oh, there's a small note over here. Stargazing guide for cooking. Most visible after 11 p.m. on a clear night. Don't stray too far from the house. Okay. A. Don't know who those are. You can actually interact with this. It's a crystal. Looking closer, you can vaguely see what seems to be like small islands and waterfalls. I haven't figured out what that is yet either. More forageables. So this is Ridgeside. Shiro. Lola. Ezekiel. Anton. What is this? Blair. There's people way up here. Oh, Pika. He's from Ember Islands. Faye. Oh my. I never actually realized how many people are actually added in to the mod. Shanice and Lorenzo. There's Yuma. So he's actually one of the kids that actually goes to school. Kiahi? I don't know. So these three are actually part of the group of kids that goes with Penny. Oh, and there was actually an example. If it goes back to that item. Yeah, loved item. So, that was a loved item. I think for now, part of the mod also, which none of these items are part of it, but it will actually help you with the community center if you decide to do the community center route, and it will tell you if an item is required for a bundle, so you don't accidentally toss away something that you would need in a later time. I know I'm gonna fast track a couple of these first few days, mostly so I can open up the community center, because when the community center gets opened is gonna be around the time that I'll end this session. Go back through and try and find those mods that I need to get rid of, like the portrait mod that I don't need, and try and find the one for the cabin to put it back as the original cabin. So I leveled up foraging, so it gives me axe proficiency. Trees sometimes drop seeds. New crafting recipe for wild seeds and a field snack. And there is the rain, which is nice. So I ain't gotta water none of that. And I got mail. So yeah, randomly NPCs will just send you stuff. So Gus sends me spaghetti. So the paper's been torn off. I want to get this pear tree. I'm gonna hold on to the spaghetti for now because I think I can gift it to a villager. I guess that whenever I ended up going through all of my items, I didn't realize that in my mods it still had some of my old textures and stuff. But yeah, there's broken glasses there. I'm not going to take that because I can't sell it and I don't have the trash recycler yet. Nothing for Lewis. Pine cones. Sold. Morse is out here. Oh yeah, because Pierre is closed today. I'm probably not going to do a Jojo run. I've already done a Jojo run in one of my old playthroughs. A Lost Book. And yeah, Lost Books actually get retextured partially as well. Which is a really cool little mod. Jojo Cola. I think I can actually give that to Andy and he actually likes it. So I think the other Jojo Colas I'm going to hold on to and use as gift items for him. Come on. Where is it? It does suck that the raccoon NPC doesn't always spawn in. I really wanted him to spawn in because I know during spring he has a little flower on his head, and it is honestly one of the cutest little things I've seen. Turtle, come out here, check around. I can see. Oh, here's another one. So, Twilight Feather. A feather with the coloration of the twilight sky is used as currency during Sunbury Village's Twilight Festival. Better hold on to it. So this can actually be used as a gift item, it can be sold, or it can be used at the Twilight Festival, which I've yet to find myself. So, Andy picked me up some food today. Question is, do I look for forage in the forest or buy something at Jojo? Oh, and he gave me, oh my god, he gave me iridium quality ice cream. I forget that part of the mod is that when villagers give you items back after you get something to them, it can be a random quality. Orange chicken, Brambleton, orange chicken. I'm not going to give her the orange chicken since I just found it in the trash. I'm I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it a different spot and give it to one of the villagers I don't really like, but they will probably like it anyway, which is Linus. I know everyone gives Linus flack, and honestly, I don't like him either. Oh, Sebastian! Wait. He likes this. Yeah. Oh, and he gave me cactus fruit. And he said cactus fruit should come in handy. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Exotic foraging. So that is still part of the exotic foraging bundle, which is really cool. So I'm actually going to hold on to that. Linus, you like... He does like the orange chicken. Oh, but he loves the cactus fruit. Yeah, actually. I want to give him that. Because I do know that Linus, with the flack that he gets, he does give some really good items back when you increase his friendship. Oh. Eat the horseradish. So Gunther can actually tell me about that. So let's actually head back to the museum. I don't feel like digging through all of that just yet. I'm just gonna do like a slow pace start, just because I want to just take in as much as I can. And this will actually start the quest of donations. Another one of the mods that's in the pack is when you give something to Gunther, he will actually tell you about it. Favor to ask, would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? Groundbreaking discovery together. Keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. I do have the ship anything mod, so some of those more useless like decor items I can actually sell in the shipping bin because I have no use for them. So let's get past that. Donate. Faded button. It's a worn button that once belonged to someone. Well, I kind of figured that. Farming stuff. Okay, I guess I'll give him... Oh. Gave me amethyst. Talk to Nora. So Nora is actually a researcher as well. Someone is deciding to just go blazing through That's one thing that I want to do is I eventually want to move out of my house that I'm actually in and get a better house that's slightly farther away from people like that. She gave me Crocus. Oh wait, have I not? Have I not talked to her? Okay. I just wasn't close enough. And she gives me another 2 amethysts. Oh my god. Let's actually... Oh, of course you're in there, Mayor Lewis. There's Marnie. So I'm gonna go on and start trying to headline to talking to her, because I need to get into her room later for the quest, which is to retrieve the mayor's purple shorts, which, if y'all haven't played Stardew Valley, if y'all need to know the lore behind that, is Mayor Lewis and Marnie are actually dating. Oh yeah, I can deposit that actually, so let me take that back. Get rid of that. I'm gonna hold on to the coal because I believe Clint should actually come talk to me about furnace coming up soon. Oh, Leah. I'm just gonna go on and give her that for now. Talk to Lewis, give him that. Yeah, the first few days I'm not gonna spend too much time, just due to the fact of a lot of stuff doesn't open up for a little bit. So my main things is really just running around trying to talk to villagers where I can, and just making sure that my crops are watered. Talk to Willie. And the reason that I'm using the no friendship decay thing out of the cheat menu is, I mean, let's think about it. If you have actual friends, you know, true friends, you know, you may not talk for a few days here and there, but I mean, you all can basically just pick up where everything was left off and treat it like there was no time in between that. So that's why I'm doing that, is because I'm not going to be able to keep track of talking to all these people every single day. And I mean, there's still a whole bunch that I haven't met. I'm most likely going to have to wait until the festival before I meet every single person. Go on, let's take that. So it looks like I'm getting some decent money, which is nice. Oh hey, socializing. 5% chance no daily friendship decay. Give me a second because I need to look for something. on to the next day. There's some squealing. That's gonna be actual school buses. Oh yeah, you get a telephone, so you can actually call like Robin and Clint and all of them and be able to look at the prices of like upgrades for tools. You can look at Robin's inventory for all the things that she can do for building farm buildings and all that. Business hours are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Please come visit me then, and you can check prices. And there's actually a whole bunch of more livestock that you can get. What is a Oviraptor? I'll find out. Oh, and actually, let me call Robin because there is actually some new items in there. Building upgrades. So of course you got the normal coop. It tells you how many days it takes. You've got the barn. You've got your well, the silo, the mill, a shed which can actually be used as like extra storage space, so you can put like a bunch of chests in there. There's your fish pond, the cabin, so if you want to play multiplayer, you can actually build it like that. A pet bowl, a stable for the horse, a slime hutch, new shipping bin, a planting hall, which was actually added in with the mod pack, I believe. A spacious greenhouse with room for processing machines. I haven't looked into that yet. There's a bakery that's added in, and you can actually change the appearance, which I'm really liking that black top, or even this little purple top. Flower shop added, there's a tea shop added, there's a winery, there's a paddy field, which I figured this out on my other save file. It is not a replacement for like a sprinkler system and crops. This is more so for the rice, and I think there's one other crop that uses the paddy field. So basically stuff that you would plant like near the water line, you can actually have its own little field out on your farm instead of having to implement an area near water for it, and it actually provides its own water source. A carnivore feed silo. There's these three items which I actually added in, which is a quarry, sawmill, and a composter, and it actually produces stuff slowly for you. So you can get stone, you can sometimes get coal, copper, iron, gold, iridium, but they're very, very low chances for it to happen. I think like the maximum level for the quarry, which is level 5, I believe, only has like a 3% chance to give you iridium ore. So it's not completely broken, but if you say you've already gone to the mines, you've done all that, and instead of sitting there trying to farm up all the stone inside the mine, you can actually build one of these, and it will actually produce the items for you. And they can be upgraded with, of course, I guess, more cost and more resources. You get a sawmill, which generates wood slowly over time. Occasionally can drop a tree seed. You got fiber here from the composter. So yeah, it's all really neat, just quality of life stuff. Emily gives me some wool. Haley gave me a sunflower. Oh, is this where people... Oh, yep, this is where... Oh, new cooking recipe for apple cider. We know what you did, Ghost. We're waiting. Not signed. Okay. Strange. So let's actually get these potatoes plop down. If I would have known that Pierre was going to send me a parsnip, I probably shouldn't have bought them and just waited. That way I could have just saved money, because I do plan on, once the money starts rolling in, saving up for strawberry seeds. Because, of course, strawberries is one of the best items for spring. Oh, new cutscene. Oh, this is, if I remember right, Andy here actually gives you a couple strawberry seeds early. Tending to my crops, I'm spreading some new Joja fertilizer on my crop field. Crop stronger and healthier. You shill. Strawberry seeds have a good reputation in Grampleton and Chester Vale. So I believe, yeah, where he says I'll be sending them your way once I have the time. He actually sends them the following day in the mail. I believe it's 3 strawberry seeds, which is really cool. I've still yet to see the raccoon. Which is kind of a bummer. I guess let's circle up and around down here towards Andy's farm. Go and see. Oh. So this is actually something that I found out, is these artifact spots over here during spring sometimes can have the spring onion that you find. Okay, it looks like there's 2 there. Pick up that snail for a little bit extra money. Oh, got it a bit with Sophia. I think this is where I just end up like startling her and she kind of hides. I haven't played enough of the expanded or the Ridgeside mods to really know what is going on with these characters either. So a lot of this is going to be new, but I do know of this event. Oh yeah, this is where she gives me a sprinkler to start out. Which I was actually going to show this off here in a second. Yeah, she gives you a quality sprinkler. And this is where she actually tells you that she has a catalog ledger in her farm that you can actually buy more. So let's actually talk to her real quick, give her the sunflower. Oh, and she gave me topaz, 2 topaz. Gunther. So yeah, over here inside of her house, you can actually buy her wine. She has sprinklers, more wine, vinegar, raisins, seed oil, all that. Let us go talk to Gunther real quick and give him one of the topaz. Sorry, I'm looking at something. I wanted to try and figure out when the community center actually is supposed to open. Okay, so tomorrow and forward I can actually stop at the community center, which is going to be a good little stop-off point. Her, give her that other topaz. Try to see if I can push my luck and do that. There's a character in here that I've not yet talked to. Oh, can't talk to her because she's busy. Which is Olivia. Set down the sprinkler. Ian. Plop that down. That's going to make it a bit easier, even though the parsnips will be ready tomorrow. That's going to be a good thing because tomorrow I'll be getting the strawberry seeds, to which then I can plant those down and get those going actually very early. I guess Clint doesn't care that I have coal. Sell those for some early money. This farm is actually very big, so I can actually kind of try and shimmy this way to show off some of it. There is a huge area. So we have 2 fenced off areas here, up here and down here, which I guess is going and preset to be fenced off. So if you want to do like farm animals, which I will probably end up doing, I'll probably put some animals up here for maybe the coop, and I guess down here maybe like the actual barn. Crack here. You've got huge likely going to be setting up in the future for actual crop usage. Going to break up some of these. So Grandpa's little grave thing is way up here, and it's actually blocked off. There's a bridge over here that isn't fully built, which I have seen. I don't know what's past the bridge yet. I've not yet discovered. The cave that you can set up later with Demetrius is actually where is it? These. It's actually way up here. So up here is actually the greenhouse, and then the cave that you can actually let Demetrius use is actually way up here behind that tree next to the waterfall. And it's got a small update to it. This playthrough I will most likely, depending on what the community center will need, will decide if I'm going to do the fruit or if I'm going to do the mushrooms. I'm not sure yet. I should have honestly done mushrooms in my other save file, because a lot of the fruit isn't actually used in the normal community center bundles. So those off. Since it's not raining tomorrow, that means that I will be able to unlock the community center. Go on and get into the next day. Oh god. I got the cat. Oh, I didn't change the cat color. Oh, whoops. Guess I get an orange cat. Adopt him? Yeah. Let's give him speed and what do I got? Teb. That sounds like a nice little name for him. I like to just randomize it, like I just click randomly and then whatever first name I have there is what I will normally select. So Evelyn gave me cookies, George gave me a leek, Sophia the fairy rose. Note to let you know that we run a week cooperative stall over in East Scarp. On Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Aideen sells flowers and seeds, and on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, you can purchase a small selection of seeds and home remedies from me. Pop over to see us between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Hope to see you soon. Signed, Jessie. Oh, and she gives me some melon seeds. Here's the strawberry seeds that Andy is supposed to give me, which is going to be good for early game money. The landslide is cleared, so I can actually get access to the mines now. So these, get the strawberry seeds planted. Get the strawberries will actually give me passive money now once they are grown. My water source that I know is way down here. All bundled it underneath all that, so eventually I'm gonna have to clear a nice little path down there. But I see that the traveling merchant is here today. So let's go see what they got. Raccoon NPC. Oh. What you got? Not a lot that I'm really interested in right now. I unfortunately don't know what is going to be inside the community center just yet either. But I'm about to go and unlock it. So for my other save file as well, I didn't get the chance to open the community center until almost the end of spring for year 1, which sucked because I didn't know what was going to be available for the bundles. So when it came to my crop bundle for spring, I'm actually missing one single crop right now. So this is where Lewis is gonna tell me about the community center, and I get to meet the Junimos and all that fun stuff. Used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. It does suck though that with the community center, it doesn't have like random chances really. Like, I know there's one random chance where you can talk to a village or one of the NPCs, Eli, who's sitting on the roof one of the days, and he talks to you about the community center and all of that. There's no chance for any of the kids to be in there just playing randomly, which is kind of sad because, like, in here, I know at some point when you go inside, Lewis talks about the kids playing in there. It should be like right about here, I think. What's this? Vincent and Jess must have been playing in here. Yeah. Which I kind of get that that's not like something that Vincent and Jess have done. And it was the Junimos here. Which actually, yes, the Junimos get slightly textured as well, depending on the season. They have their own little unique models. I do like the model for the Junimos for spring. They're little mushroom guys. So Mayor Lewis says he's going to keep it unlocked for me, which is nice. Oh, I get to meet the cats. Jorts is the orange one. And Jean, which is this kind of tabby looking cat, or no, not tabby, calico. this is actually talked about from some of the other villagers whenever you talk to them. Is sometimes they'll be like, oh, I swear, these cats talked. I must be tired or something. I'm just gonna say that those are unusual names. Oh, another cool thing is, yeah, there's actually random little bugs and critters added in to the community center to make it actually seem like it's run down. Undo that. That way I can talk to the wizard. Pretty much first thing I go to play again. She likes cookies. Oh, she gives me a ruby. That's pretty neat. Talk to Sophia. Oh, jeez, he's moving. Jong-hyuk. Another thing that I do really like about all these mods is the diversity in people. It's been confirmed that Rin, the blue-haired lady that we met like way earlier, is actually trans, which is cool. You meet like this guy Jasper. He's kind of like oh, what is it? Archaeologist, which is cool. You can meet like Jong-hyuk is his own family. You get, it's just nice to know that the developers of the mod add in so much diversity for the villagers, because it actually makes the world of Stardew Valley feel more alive. Yeah, just gonna put that there. Lonely Farmer Forum to find friends and meet someone special today. There we go, some good money. Sam. It does suck that I haven't been able to see the little raccoon NPC yet. There's a raccoon though. It's just not the actual raccoon. Collect some of these. Be able to earn some more money. I'll eventually clear out all of this, that way I can have easier access to the farm. get it out of the way. I'm trying to grow more trees right now. Also not trying to go super long with my recording because I'm not feeling very well, but I wanted to at least get a little bit done. Try and clear up at least. What in the world? Break up some stone. A lot of sirens. So I think a good spot to start is I'll probably chop up a bunch of this down here. They're getting super loud. Sounds like they're actually coming down this way. Oh yeah, the sirens just passed outside. Oh. Wonder what's going on. Run over here. I also have another mod that the hay can be sold for money. Doesn't look like it's showing here, so I wonder if that mod is even actually working, because it should sell for 10 gold. Yeah, it looks like it. No. Huh. Okay, so I may have to fix some of the mods. So let's finish up there. Go and pet my cat. And go to sleep for the night. Anything new? No? Looks like it's just selling. Alright. So I figure that'll be a good spot to stop for now. I'm going to go back through, try and refix the portrait mod that I have, get rid of it because I don't need it. And then try and figure out how to fix that texture mod that I have because I don't need that either. So yeah, I will be back with another recording of this hopefully soon and get it uploaded. I want to try and make this at least like a weekly thing where I can sit down and play Stardew at least once a week and get a video out and published. That way I can keep a steady little schedule, as well as other projects I might try and do, other games I might play. I want to try and get back onto an actual steady schedule for any viewers that I can get. As always, I've been Ghost, and if you like any of the content that I make, it would be wonderful if you subscribed, liked the video, maybe tell some friends about me. I eventually want to get onto an actual good schedule and be able to post more good content for people. So yeah, catch you all in the next one.